My favorite segment of this show, you know, the boomers ticked off at the world. They're coming up. The markets are not really ticked off at anything, even amidst these shutdown fears. We're looking at the Dow, regardless of what happens today, en route for its third positive week, fast start to this new year. We are getting word that as this meeting continues in the Oval Office between the president and Chuck Schumer, that Mitch McConnell has been apprised of this and is being briefed on this. Now, whether that means his ideas are being forwarded to Chuck Schumer, I have no idea, but that this isn't happening in a vacuum. Anyway, the bitter boomers are here. We got Charlie Gasparino. We got Steve Leeb, Elizabeth MacDonald, and Charlie Brady. Geniuses all. Charlie, is it a big deal if this all goes down to failure tonight, government shuts down?
You know, the markets right now are betting that it doesn't happen, and even if it does,
really? I don't.
Well, I think there's a feeling that a limited shutdown. What's driving the markets right now? It's strong economic growth here, strong growth in Europe, tax cuts. All these things are pushing stocks higher, and they're going to have an impact that's will continue to be felt throughout the year and into the future. And those are what's driving the market. A limited shutdown won't have an impact on it, and if it does, it'll probably be perceived as a buying opportunity.
You realize we've been leading every single segment for the last hour.
Well, yeah.
Well, we're here to set you straight.
All right, all right.
Well, wait
Boomers
a second.
are here to set you straight.
One market that people should be paying attention to, in my opinion. I think you're absolutely right, Charlie. What you're saying about the U.S. tax cuts, I don't think people have figured out exactly how important these tax cuts are to profits. Major, major deal. But one thing, one chart that I look at, and don't make fun of me, okay?
China. You would never do that.
The Chinese yuan. The Chinese yuan is just off the charts.
What does that mean?
It's surging. People are betting on China big time, and they're not betting on the dollar. The dollar's hitting a 3-year low.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
And the Chinese yuan is going through the roof.
The flip side of that is that global economies are getting stronger as we're getting stronger.
Right.
And China obviously can dominate the global economy.
Totally. China dominates the developing world, and right now the developing world is bigger than the developed world. That is a very big deal. And that
so
means
they're ignoring this.
Basically, we're ignoring
this. This is a sneeze. I mean,
yes, this is a sneeze.
What do you think?
I think the markets are looking, and I think Charlie's right. It's a buying opportunity. You know, you were asking at the break, the last time we had same party rule, it was Carter.
Jimmy Carter.
And I just quickly looked it up, and it was the Carter didn't like wasteful government spending. There was a new nuclear power aircraft carrier. He didn't like all this public spending on waterworks. So he won. Carter actually won. But now we're just throwing money at problems, and the government's still not shutting down.
With his own party, because his own party ran the show here, and they never forgave him.
No, they didn't forgive him for that.
This becomes a problem, Neil, if by the way, if it was a real existential problem right now, bond yields would be spiking, obviously, right?
Well, they're a little higher. They're a little higher.
They're growing.
2.6.
No, they're not. They're going higher.
For the right reason.
And by the way, they should go higher because guess what? Our economy is growing.
Yes.
So
yeah, exactly.
That's
really
why they're not rising on this.
Would you say that if they got over 3%? The 10-year note is now 2.64.
Well, depending on how earnings season plays out, earnings
you might get
be up 13% from
But
a year
I'm
ago.
saying, I think the bigger issue here is not this annual or every 3-year nonsense. Listen, if it lasts 3 or 6 months,
it always happens.
You're right, but if it lasts 3 or 6 months, that could be a problem because government is so big.
State of the Union address, right?
Well, that could be a political.
What if our credit is downgraded?
No, that would be a huge problem. That's what their dollar is down. That's China up.
When they downgraded our credit the last time, bond prices went up.
And by the way, we weren't in a shutdown mode. It was the kabuki theater around it that prompted.
I'm saying that the reality is this. Okay, the U.S. economy is growing. Okay, we don't know how much. We don't know if the personal side of the income tax cut can depress economic growth, but markets saying the business side is working. Global economies are growing. That's why the yuan is up much faster than us, but they're still growing, which is good for us.
No, it's very good for us. It's absolutely true.
The sort of headline macroeconomic numbers are very good. This is not that big a deal.
Yeah, I think the Trump voter and voters, I think, on both sides of the aisle, it's like, oh, again, they're doing it again.
If you're Chuck Schumer, or do you think there's there's any chance this sticks to you?
I think that he should be nervous about the shutdown Schumer branding now and the put down Pelosi branding now. I think he should be nervous. I mean, Trump and Schumer, as Charlie knows, they've known each other for years. I'd love to be a fly on the wall at that White House meeting between the two of them.
I bet he's. Let me just make this point. I bet he's not that nervous, and here's why.
Who's not that nervous?
Schumer, and here's why. The president's approval rating is so bad, despite the great economy that he helped create.
Congress isn't on fire, Democrat or Republican.
But it doesn't matter because I'm telling you, the president's approval rating. If the president went out there and started beating up on Chuck Schumer tomorrow, I don't think he'd care that much.
Steve, what do you think?
I think that the president could surprise in 2018. I know his approval rating is down to 30%. It's almost like you can't say you like the guy, or else you're thrown out of the room.
You know, but here's the thing.
Really,
we knew about approval ratings. We knew about the polls on Trump. And guess what? Trump surprised everybody.
No, they were worse.
People go into the
now.
voter booth in the midterms. They say, what are you going to do for me? And they see the economy growing. Listen, I know Trump steps on his own agenda with his tweets.
Right,
it's problematic. And he blows himself up with his tweets. That's a big problem. And it's unfortunate because the agenda seems to be working. And I think the voter goes into the booth and says, what are you going to do for me?
But here's the problem you have. Trump lost the popular vote by a big margin, and his approval rating was better back then.
He lost by 3 million votes.
That's a lot.
But the election, to be fair, was not about the popular vote. We had a very different campaign.
Let me just make this point.
He lost in New York and California, period. That's it.
By the way, did you see how close Texas was? Arizona?
We don't want to go rehash the election, but it is what it is. He did win
I think it could be a big surprise in 2018. I really do.
All right. Well, that's good to know.
Sorry.